Zambia! We love Zambia! So Zambia 2022, a trip that had been in the making for 2 years. We as a team, it was unity, oneness, and togetherness.
Over $100,000 spent on this missions trip, and we got so much from it. And the timing of this trip was impeccable.
To get off the plane and being greeted by my Zambian brothers and sisters and seeing this big welcome home sign, welcome home. They welcomed us with loving arms, the generosity and the hospitality that they showed us.
It was a bond of unity. We felt bonded together with them. It was like a sweet anointing that we sensed.
When we arrived on Thursday night, that kicked off Night of Revival, where Pastor Julian, he spoke about being built to last. And on that particular night, that was actually a very fun day because we had the ability to actually come together with our Zambian brothers and sisters and have our first joint rehearsal.
The Northmead choir had not returned in its entirety until they got word that we were coming to Zambia. And then the choir reassembled and began to flow in ministry as they did pre-COVID. They really enjoyed our energy that we brought with our music.
This was the first huge event that Northmead had had. And so the marrying of two continents to come together to create this kingdom sound just helped to birth a sound that have never been heard before.
Even though we were on two different continents and we were learning the music in two different spaces, when we came together, it was as if we were already one.
They had a leadership conference on Friday in which Bishop, he was the keynote speaker.
So they putting out their reports, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen. I'm not even entertaining that thought because I've seen, matter of fact, God does his best work during difficult times.
On Saturday, the women of the missions team had the opportunity to attend the women's conference that was led by co-pastor Sanders, Lady Lisa Dangerfield, and co-pastor Elena. It was an awesome experience. All of the speakers kind of intertwined into one another.
Co-pastor was the keynote speaker for the women's conference on Saturday, and so she spoke about understanding the assignment. Do you know who you are?
A lot of women came forth, and you could see that some of the chains were broken.
How many times does the devil come our way to make us think that we are less than somebody else, or that we have to hang our heads down low, that we have to bow down to sickness and disease and distraction, hardship, and being left out and overlooked and ran over? How many times has the devil stooped us in that? It's because we don't recognize that we already have authority. Somebody say, I have authority.
We received power-packed messages from Bishop Robertson and from Pastor Julian and from Pastor Scott Sanders.
Bishop, my God, he wrapped up on Sunday, him and Pastor Julian, with amazing words that kind of charged us and charged the people.
Those messages really woke us up.
Everybody had to go through the pandemic, but watch how you went through it. You had to go through it. Everybody in here went through it. That's something that all of us have in common. But the key is, how did you go through it?
Then we was blessed with the amazing opportunity after we ministered on Sunday to take a private chartered jet to Livingston. We were surrounded by God's nature, so giraffes and antelope and all other God species, you name it, we was there.
Victoria Falls, there's no way you can prepare for what you're getting ready to see. at Victoria Falls. It reminded you of an abundance of a sound of rain.
The sound of the water rushing. I believe they call it the smoke that thunders. And so that's really what it was. Upon leaving Victoria Falls, we had the esteemed privilege again to take the jet back into Lusaka, Zambia, and we prepared to depart for Dubai. To know that God thought of us, this tailor-made blessing, to allow this to be what we're able to experience. Many of us have heard people say, oh, I went to Dubai, but to now be here and as a part of a kingdom assignment, God really, really loves us.
It was excellent. It's just awesome. This was my very first missions trip, and I'm so thankful. I don't even have the words to explain how great it was. You know, I have snapshots, which brings back memories. It doesn't really give you the full essence of everything that took place.
We have amazing spiritual parents who care enough to say, we want you to experience this. I know that everyone on the team was handpicked for this tailor-made blessing. So thank you to our spiritual mom and dad. We love you so much, and we are just so thankful for this opportunity.